And welcome to the second men's game of the afternoon, or of the night rather. Footscarps in the light blue, shooting from left to right against the Perth Pumas in the red, shooting from right to left. And going through the lineups for both sides, Perth Pumas with a bit of an undermanned squad today. Kevin Kenzo Punselli, the number 7, Amar Jahel, the number 19, Matt Stephenson, the number 44, Gordon Tiong, the number 8, Jeff Corners, the number 13, Asad Abdat, the number 15, Yushko Nakao, the number 40, and Daryl Chung, the number 34. And a full strength lineup for Footscarps. Andre Duna, the number 5, Daniel Barros, the number 19, Bruno Bissan, the number 16, Wagner Arao, the number 9, Halil Neto, the number 10, Leonardo Ferreira, the number 6, Kaio Oyima, the number 8, Alex Pessoa, the number 1, Victor Armani, the number 20, and Fernando Rosendo, the number 7, and Amarudo Oliveira Lara de Souza, the number 2. And on the ball now is Neto. He looks for Barros, but it's been intercepted, and now Duna's won it back. But Jahel gets back with speed and puts that one into touch. Footscarps with a side ball. It looks like Ferreira will take it, and Neto shoots, and that one's off the far post. Early signs of Footscarps are knocking at the door. That wasn't far off. And now Stephenson will restart play. Punselli back to Stephenson, and he links up with Jahel Abdat. Punselli across the court to Jahel. He finds Stephenson. Punselli, Jahel again, and Pumas retaining possession nicely, but as I mentioned, that a loose pass from Amar Jahel, turning the ball over. And now Neto across the court for Ferreira. He's driving forward and looking for Barros at the back post, but it's blocked by the Perth Pumas defence. Duna, Neto, Ferreira, back to Neto, who finds Duna and shimmies inside. Barros gets a hold of the ball, and he looks over the top, but it's won back by Punselli. However, Pessoa makes the save, and it's the best opportunity of the game so far, falling at the feet of Punselli. And now Stephenson, Abdat, the return ball, looking for Stephenson, but a little bit behind the run of the number 44. Duna, Neto, and linking up nicely with Ferreira, who looks in the middle but opts for Barros, who slipped over, and Punselli on the toe poke. And Footscarps getting let off the hook once again. And Barros comes to the bench for a sub. Kaio Oyima on for his first minutes of the match. And Pessoa, and it's a keeper's ball. Neto. The ball intercepted by Stephenson. Jahel. Still Jahel. Stephenson. Abdat. Looks to cut inside. Gets the toe poke off. And Jahel looks for the square ball. Stephenson. Punselli. Flicks it for Abdat, who makes a meal of it. And now Footscarps get it back. Through Ferreira. Pessoa. Duna. Neto. And back to Duna now, who opts for Oyima down the flank. Oyema dances inside and finds Duna. Neto. A good ball outside to Oyema, who's turned Jahel nicely. And they've got Duna at the back post. But it's a good save by Jeff Corners in net. Abdat weaves through the defence nicely. And now Pensili, a lofted ball looking for Abdat. But Ferreira's away. And he gets his shot off. Can't find the target on this occasion. The number 6, Leonardo Ferreira. And the Pumas will restart. Pensili. Stephenson. Down the line. Abdat. Looses out. Ferreira. Oyema. Ferreira again. And now Duna. He makes the sub. And Wagner Araujo on for his first induction to the match. And the ball forward's a good one. Oyema. Neto. Looking for Araujo. Jahel. And Stephenson. Jahel. Pensili inside. Abdat loses out. Oyema. But a good challenge by Jahel. And can he dance inside? Oyema's won it back. Ferreira. Neto. Ball down the line for Araujo. A couple of step overs and loses possession. Stephenson. Pensili. Abdat. He's got the opportunity to drive forward at the defence. But Neto does enough. And now we see the number 40. Yushko Nekau for his first minutes in the Superliga, the Japanese international. Nekau. Pensili. And gets the shot off Kevin Pensili. But that one missing the upright as Armani, the number 20, and Lira de Souza, the number 2, on now. And a high press by Stephenson. But the foul called against him. Araujo, he's told to bring that one across by referee Silas. And the ball in the middle. Lira de Souza. Back to Oyema, who bursts down the flank. And stalls for Araujo. Gets beyond Nekau, but he recovers well. Oyema. Armani. Back to Oyema. And Armani again. Looking for the ball through the middle. But now the Pumas have a chance to break. Nekau. Looking for Pensili. And he's just about got it. Still Pensili. But forced to turn out of the pressure. And now Amar Jahel. Stephenson. And the ball through, looking for the runner Nekau. But the pass needed to be perfect. And 8 minutes into this contest, neither side yet to register a goal on the board. As Stephenson gets in front of his marker, Jahel dances around him. Pensili, Stephenson across the court. Now Jahel's in a 1v1 scenario, but ops back for Pensili. And Nekau's got space. He fires his shot. And still somehow the ball stayed in play. Araujo. Oyema. And Pensili receives in front and fires a shot. But that one wasn't goal bound. And Pessoa. Oyema. being pressed high, the Pumas. And they've gotten away with one there, Footscarves. Stephenson only into the side netting. And a long throw, looking for Lira de Souza. In a tussle with Nakao. And the ball's still alive here to P1. But Puncelli slows it down. Stephenson, Jahel. And blocked by Armani. The Pumas will get the ball back from the side. It's Abdat on. And back rolls it to Puncelli. Jahel. And a loose touch by the number 19 for the Pumas. Araujo. Armani. He can fire off a shot. And it's blocked on the way to corner. His goal. Nakao. Puncelli. A Trevella ball. Looking for Jahel. And now Armani. Araujo. In the middle. Lira de Souza. But Abdat defends well. And he's been a good pickup for them. Asad Abdat previously played for the Canning Ultra Tigers. And has been doing well since getting the call up to the first team. It's Nakao on the left foot. And Lira de Souza checks off to the bench along with Ayima. Leo Ferreira and Andre Duna back on now. As Duna out wide. Ferreira. Araujo. Ferreira. Duna! And he's hit the side netting, Andre Duna. But it was good play by the Footscarves. They did well to create something out of nothing. As Jahel. And he loses his footing. Ferreira gets it back. Armani. Duna. Back to Armani. Araujo. Ferreira. And down the line, Duna's got space to turn. And he gets the toe poke off. But Corners saves with his feet. The Corners did well there to react to a shot so low. Wasn't expecting it. And another shot coming in from Araujo. Flashing wide of his post. It's Stephenson back on. Jahel, the player substituting out. And Nakao. Stephenson. Back to Nakao. Down the line to Abdat. He can dribble it Ferreira. But Tanoa Vale, the number 6, defends well. And Nakao. Abdat. Looking to set Puncelli down the line. You can see what he's trying to do there. Abdat. Back to Stephenson. And over the top for Puncelli. Can he chip? Pessoa, not quite. And Pessoa drops it at the feet of Duna. And his ball through the middle, intercepted. Assad up top with a big chance. But Duna makes up for the error. Gets in the block. Stephenson, ball looking for the back post. Blocked by Ferreira. Collected by Pessoa. And now Duna. Armani's on the overlap. But Corners is equal to the shot. And now the Pumas. Stephenson. Across to Puncelli. And Puncelli slowing the game down a little bit. Nakao, Stephenson. And the ball forward, looking for Abdat, but it's cut out by Duna. Armani gets the toe in. Araujo, he does well. Ferreira and Armani! Save by Corners. And it was a big chance to open the scoring for Footscarves. Armani got in behind rather easily. And now Duna, the ball to the back post. But Corners is alert once again. And now Andre Duna with the kick in. Across for Ferreira. Centers it for Araujo. Amani trying to work the Pumas defense, maybe find a gap. Duna. Amani. And looks to flash that one across the face of goal, but blocked by Panselli. Araujo. And gets the shot off, but it's been blocked. Ferreira resets with his keeper, Pessoa. Araujo. And it's a great over-the-top ball. Cuts inside there, but Corners makes the save. And the Footscarves with the better of the opportunities so far. Neto to Duna. Leonardo Ferreira. Back to Duna. Neto across to Amani, and Duna spins around, and it's been cleared there by Panselli. And a timeout called by the Perth Pumas. Don't go anywhere, we'll be back in just a moment with all the action. And we're back. Score still tied at 0-0. Gordon Teong taking the court for his first minutes of the game, along with Daryl Chung, the number 34. As Teong, he'll look to control play from the back for the Pumas. All the experience you could want. And back to Panselli. Jahel. In trouble, and that one's given away. Ferreira, Armani's on the overlap. But opts to go himself, and now uses Duna. Lays it off for Neto! And that would have been a goal of the week for sure if it had have struck the net. But very nearly for the Footscarves once again. And Jahel defended well by Neto. However, the Pumas will get the ball back from the side. And Teong, a ball across Jahel. And that's a good ball for Chung. Teong fired but blocked by Duna. Duna back to Ferreira, however. A loose touch and possession's turned over. And Teong, Chung, Panselli. Good ball for Jahel, but it came at him a bit too quickly. However, they've got the corner, the Pumas. And now a chance for them to work something from the set piece. Panselli under pressure. And Duna's got it back here for Footscarves. Neto. Duna checks to the bench. Ayima back on now. Neto. Amani, and a good turn. And gets beyond Teong. Ferreira looking for the return ball to Armani. But Panselli cleans up. And now hits away. But Ferreira gets a toe in. And Panselli to Teong. Jahel. And not far away, Amar Jahel. Flashing past the far post. Neto. Oyema. Flick down the line. Ferreira. Amani. Oyema again. And that one's given away. Chong. Oyema recovers well. Armani. Jahel does even better. Chung. Teong. And his shot behind for a corner. As Daryl Chung heads to the bench. Nakao back on. And the ball scoot forward. Teong blocked on the way through. Armani intercepted by Teong. And now Panselli runs out of room there. Kevin Panselli. Neto to the feet of Oyema and across to Ferreira. Neto gets beyond Panselli. Can he keep it in? He has. Back to Oyema, who's in a bit of trouble, but resets with Pessoa. And down the line, Teong, Nakao, Panselli, Teong again, Nakao, Jahel, back to Nakao, Panselli, Jahel, and Jahel shoots, but blocked by Oyema, and still Jahel loses out, and Footscarves get it back from the side. And one last chance in this half, cleared by corners. Oyema inside, Ferreira, Armani, and he shoots behind for a corner. And with 10 seconds left, it'll be a last chance to work something for Footscarves. Lyra D'Souza back on the big number 2. Neto! And it's gone in! Just on the stroke of half-time. Halil Neto. The Perth Pumas were caught off guard. We'll have a look at that one. Back on the instant replay. And the Pumas just not setting up quickly enough from the corner. Can they respond before half-time? Jahel, his shot blocked. And with 5 seconds left, a chance to make everything right for the Pumas. Panselli's ball forward, and it's only eaten up 2 seconds. Teong across the court. Nakao! And a curling effort headed behind by Oyema. And that's half-time. Footscarves lead 1-0 courtesy of that Halil Neto goal just on the stroke of half-time. We will head to a quick ad break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in just a moment. And Lira D'Souza on the ball now, getting play restarted for Footscrubs. Bruno Bissan substituting out with Alex Pizzola in net. And Neto, the goal scorer, Duna. Down the line to Neto, who uses his keeper. And Pizzola. And a good ball out to Armani, who looks to cut inside. But now Abdat's away. Tiong, Jahel looks to cut inside, but opts back for Puncelli. And Jahel again. Tiong. Abdat. A loose touch. And now Duna's away. Armani. And he needed Duna to keep running there. Jahel. Puncelli. Plays it back to Abdat. And the ball forward to Jahel. And Jahel just running out of room there. Footscrubs will get it back from a kick in. Duna. Armani. Neto. And a good ball over the top for Duna, who controls nicely. Lira D'Souza on the turn. Couldn't quite get his foot around that ball. Scuffed it behind. And now Jeff Cornez drops at the feet of Jahel. Now Tiong. Back to Jahel. Abdat. He's got space. But a loose pass there from outside Abdat. Giving that one away rather cheaply. And Neto now. Duna. Back to Neto. Armani. And a loose ball there from Victor Armani. Kevin Puncelli's kick in to restart play. And now Abdat. A nice little dummy for Tiong, who finds Puncelli looking to flick that one across the top of the D, but Bissan collects it. Lira D'Souza! And it's gone in! A great turn and finish from Lira D'Souza in his first game. The big target playing dividends for Footscrubs. And we'll see if we caught this one to double the advantage. And you can see just turn up that a bit too easily there, and Cornez got a hand to it, but it wasn't enough to keep it out. It's Tiong. And the reverse pass for Puncelli. And the toe poke behind for a corner. And it's been coming for the Footscrubs. They've got unlucky in recent weeks. Could we see them pick up their first 3 points? Tiong, can he half the deficit? Jahel, and the ball hit too far ahead of the number 19's run. And Bissan, Ayima, a high press incoming from the Pumas, and they've won it back. Puncelli, Tiong, looks to get beyond Oyema and hangs onto the ball expertly. And Abdat, he's got to be careful. High! But Puncelli with a great challenge. All ball there. He did well to bail Abdat out of his mistake. And now Araujo. He's got the number 10, Halil Neto. Ferreira. And down the line to Oyema. Back to Neto. First time ball to Ferreira, who opts back for Neto instead. And that one's intercepted. Tiong loses out. And now Araujo! But it was a heavy touch there from the Footscrubs, number 9. He would have been in to score otherwise. Jahel and Tiong. Pinselli, Stephenson. Pinselli attacks the space. And here's toe poke. Not hitting any blue shirts on the way through. Foot Scarves will get it back. And Pinselli comes in front to intercept the ball well. And Tiong, Jahel, Pinselli, and a shot into Neto. And behind for a side ball. Jahel back rolls to Pinselli. And the toe poke. Looking to catch Basan off guard there. But couldn't quite do it on that occasion. As Daniel Barras back on for Foot Scarves. He's got a lot of experience. A very good coach as well. As Jeff Corners comes off his line to clear. And Pinselli, Stephenson, Tiong down the line. Pinselli! And into Basan. It's a great first touch from Pinselli, taking it on the outside of Barras. The angle was too narrow to finish past the goalkeeper. Now the Pumas with a chance. Tiong. And looking across for Amar Jahel. But passes like that ain't going to cut it. And Ferreira. Oyema. And a loose ball there from Kyle Oyema. Barras didn't get there in time. Daryl Chung back on. Jahel. Stephenson back to Jahel, who plays it back to the number 44 and down the line, but out. Daryl Chung unable to keep that one in. Ferreira. Araujo back to goal. And dribbling across the face of goal, Wagner Araujo. And Barras' ball forward to no one in particular. And Mikal, Stephenson, Tiong, and ball looking for Chung at the back post, but Basan makes the save. And Tiong, Stephenson, across to Nikau, but it's intercepted by Barras. Oyema. And the ball forward, rolling through the corners. Nakau looking for a diagonal ball to Chung, and Nakau does well. Barras, Oyema, and Foot Scarves playing out of the press rather nicely. Barras down the line, but Oyema can't keep it in. Tiong, Stephenson, cuts inside. Ferreira restarts with Oyema, who goes over the top. Araujo, but Cornez makes himself big. Araujo, ball looking for Daniel Barras at the back post. Stephenson, Chung, Tiong, and his shot deflected behind for a corner. And they've got to make opportunities like this count, the Perth Pumas. Foot Scarves scored from the exact same scenario at the end of the first half. But that one belted into Oyema. And over the top, Nakau heads it down. Barras through the legs to Stephenson. And Araujo. Barras, ball over the top. Leonardo Ferreira. And he tries to bring it down into the path of Araujo. Cornez sets it for Chung. Tiong turns into trouble. Stephenson down the line and put out there by Ferreira. Knockout. Stephenson, Tiong, and that shot only as far as Daniel Barros. Stephenson back to Tiong, but a loose touch by the number 8 sees possession change hands. And the scorer of the most recent goal, Lira De Souza, on now. And he's up at the fixo position again. And he gets his shot off there, Lira De Souza. Unfortunately, on that occasion, not finding the target. As Panselli, he checks back on along with Abdat. And the ball across looking for Nikau. Ferreira, Lira De Souza into the arms of Cornez. Nikau, and he was cleaned up. The foul has been given, and Andre Duna makes his way onto the court for Daniel Barros. And now Kevin Panselli standing over the set piece. A chance for him to work Bruno Bissan in net. And Panselli, that one couldn't beat the wall. And with 8 minutes and 20 seconds remaining, the Perth Pumas have it all to do. Panselli, Stephenson, Panselli again, and loses out to Duna. But Stephenson picks up the scraps. And Panselli wanted Nakau to make the run, but the number 40 wasn't quite on the same wavelength there as the number 7. Lira De Souza holding off his marker well, but Stephenson got the foot in. Duna, Ferreira, Lira De Souza, and he had more time there than he might have realised. A scuffed effort, well wide of the target. Knockout, Abdat, Stephenson in the corner to Panselli, but it looks like that one adjudged to have just reached the touchline. Stephenson defends very well. Abdat under pressure, and Lira De Souza gets the foot in as Victor Armani checks on for Lira De Souza. And that first time ball out wide, Panselli, Abdat! And Bissan fumbles, but collects on the second attempt. Oyema, Ferreira, and a good ball to Oyema, but Jahel, and now a chance for the Pumas. And Kevin Panselli was held on the way through. He'll get the free kick and taken quickly. And the shot there from Nakau, but saved by Bissan. Duna, Halil Neto, over the top for Araujo. Jahel takes it off him, but losing his footing there again. And by Jahel, a sloppy touch. Neto, the toe poke from half court, not going to be testing Jeff Cornez. Tiong and Stephenson re-enter the court. Stephenson looking for Tiong. Neto, one back by Stephenson. Jahel's at the back post, and it's a save. And Stephenson on the follow-up can't convert. A big chance going begging for the Pumas. They needed that one. And Bissan in the middle. Amani, Neto, ball over the top. And collected by Cornez. And now Penselli. Across to Tiong, who is one-on-one now. Option side for Penselli. A back heel for Stephenson. Penselli bounces first time and restarts. And across to Chahal. He looks to shoot, but the effort was blocked. Stephenson. Penselli. And looking for the run at Chahal, but blocked by Duna. Penselli. And it's fallen only as far as Stephenson. Tiong. Chahal. Penselli. Across. Stephenson. Down the line. Tiong. Araujo does really well. Now it's a chance for Footscarves. Armani's at the back post. Neto's on the inside. But Tiong read that one like a book. Can he get around Duna? He shoots early. The shot missing. But it looks like there was a touch by Basan on the way through. And Pumas will get a corner. And Tiong, we know he's very both-footed. But they opt inside. Looking for Chahal instead. And Chahal in a bit of a tussle with Armani there. Trying to surge at the back post. Tiong. Penselli losing out. Duna cuts inside. Armani, but towed away by Chahal. And Duna checking to the bench. The timeout is being requested by Daniel Barros by the looks of it. Araujo. And Stephenson puts that one into touch for Footscarves. 2 minutes 45 seconds left on the clock. I'm surprised we haven't seen a fifth man from the Pumas. Halil Neto. And the ball forward. Armani. Chahal in a tussle with Armani. And he's won the ball. Ferreira. Lace it off to Neto. Araujo. Ball given away. And Penselli. The back roll. But no one was there. And now Footscarves are quickly away on the break. But Araujo looking for the pass. Or looking for Armani with the pass. But the number 20 wasn't quite on the same wavelength there as the number 9. And Stephenson. Chahal. Ball to the back post. And Penselli was rushing in there. But a tad too late. And the timeout called by the Footscarves, perhaps to just settle the game down, regain or retain possession and keep a hold of this 2-goal advantage. It will be the first win on the board for Footscarves, should they get it. They've been good in recent weeks, but have had the wrong side of luck. And a couple of results went unfavourably for them. But it's all gone right so far today. Halil Neto and Amarildo Oliveira Lira de Souza, the 2 goal scorers for Footscarves. The Pumas yet to register a goal on the board, but they will sure be looking to change it as the half approaches a close. Ferreira in the middle. Armani does well through the legs of Tiong. And Neto's ball forward. Araujo. The ball's still alive here. but the Pumas do well. Now Pinselli on the attack. Gets around one and had Tiong waiting at the back post, but opted to shoot. And he's been blocked behind for a side ball. Stephenson parried away by Basan. And Footscarves. And Basan. And the ball forward, looking for Ferreira. Tiong leaps and wins the header. And a good ball out to Pinselli. But Ferreira came rushing in quickly. Stephenson in the middle. His return ball to Pinselli, a loose one. And the ball forward. Tiong. Abdat. Stephenson. Pinselli. And that's a good goal. They've got a chance. 52 seconds left on the clock. Pinselli drilling the ball to the back post, and none other than Matthew Stephenson there to finish into the empty net. It has been coming for the Pumas, but it's come very late in the match. However, 52 seconds of stop clock will be enough to snag a result if they are efficient. Neto. Ball over the top. Corners collects it. And now they've got to throw everything at them, the Pumas. Pinselli. Abdat. Stephenson. Across to Pinselli. And ball across the face of goal. Stephenson. But his shot too tall. And 29 seconds left. Abdat puts that one out for a corner. That's no help for the Pumas. They're going to have to win this ball in counter-attack. If they do opt to go all the way back to Neto, they're going to have to start pressing relatively high and quickly. And the toe poke on the follow-up would have been a chance to seal the 3 points for Armani, but not to be. Pinselli, this is a chance! And he couldn't keep his cross down. Tiong was crushing in at the back post. And they've got to press high. Basan plays it out short. And that one flicked in to Stephenson. 15 seconds left on the clock. Do we have enough time for an equaliser? Oyema. And on the follow-up there, Ferreira. Pinselli. One last chance for the Pumas. And the clock stops at 8 seconds. And the referee has called the ball for the Footscarves. Pumas aren't happy. Araujo, he can just eat up the clock. And a chance for Araujo. But that'll be time, you'd think. And Tiong, as the final whistle does go, a 2-1 victory for Footscarves. Halil Neto scoring right on the back end of the first half, in Amarudo Oliveira Lira de Souza scoring in the second. And it was Matt Stephenson scoring that late consolation effort for the Perth Pumas. And we'll be back with all the live action tomorrow. My name has been John Goodlich. Thank you for joining me this evening.